Hi everybody, it's Money Saving Coupon Gal. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. As you saw by the thumbnail, I am doing a St. Patty's Day wreath. This one I am making for a customer, and I'm going to do a new technique that I've seen people do on YouTube. I have not done this one before, but I'm going to try it. So anyways, this is a Dollar Tree wreath. These are the supplies. And this is a 14-inch Dollar Tree wreath. I also have, I'm just going to show you some of the things because this is one of the reasons why I really don't do a lot of tutorials on wreaths or stuff, because I never know what I want to use until I start making it. But anyways, I have this luck, which I've shown in hauls before, and it's got the hat and stuff, and this is from Dollar Tree. I got these also, these bigger hats. And then I have these St. Patrick's Day signs. Now, I bought two of these because I thought I would use one for myself, but I'm not going to because I bought another sign at Hobby Lobby, which I showed in my Hobby Lobby haul, that I'm going to use instead. Here's some ribbon that I found in mesh. I'm going to show you this. I kind of went through my stockpile because, oops. All my little things are falling. This bag, these things keep falling out. But these are the foam scatters from Dollar Tree. And then they just have a bunch of different size shamrocks in them. Excuse me. I have this mesh, excuse me, that I thought about using. And this is actually from Dollar General. I got this when it was all marked down, I think like 90% off or something. It was $5, so it would have been like, what, 50 cents? And anyways, this has got the green with the gold. So I thought I would use that. And then I thought I had another from them, but I don't know. This is from... and this is 10 inches. Let me give you the size. 10.625 it says by 25 feet. And here, let me show you the color up close. And take the plastic out. This is what it looks like up close. And then I have the green here. This one is from Joann Fabrics. And it's Blooming Spring. So this was a spring one, and it is 10 inches by 10 yards, and this was $9.99, but I know I got it on sale. And I have some other things. Of course, you need some tinsel stems or pipe cleaners, whatever you call them, Chanel stems. I have them in all different colors. I use this to cut my mesh. I have, hold on, I have scissors to cut the tags off. I have my wire cutters to, I'll be right back. I think I hear Bella doing something she's not supposed to be doing. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what she was doing, but the look on her face, I'm going to guess it was no good. So anyways, I found also some ribbon that I had gotten this at, what's it called? Old Time Pottery. Yeah, I got this from Old Time Pottery. This is 1.5 inches by 10 yards, and it's got shamrocks on it. Let me see if I take the, let me pull part of it out. I know it's hard to tell with the glare, but this is what it looks like. It's got the gold shamrock with the green glitter. And then I also found this one. I remember I got a bunch of ribbon and mesh on clearance at Old Time Pottery. And I was trying to remember. I got a lot of pretty Easter ribbon though, so I'm definitely going to be using that for my Easter wreath. And then this one white with gold, or with green glitter shamrocks. And this one is also 1.5 inches by 5 or 10 yards. I got this ribbon too at Dollar, well, it's Celebrated. This might be Walmart. And it doesn't say, but this is 1.5 inch by 14 feet, and it's a green glitter. And I thought it might go good with this. So actually I'm going to use this ribbon. And then I found some of these that I had from Dollar Tree, the glitter, and green, gold, and white. I don't know. Well, I'm definitely not going to use the white because I'm not using white in there. But I don't know if I might use these two. I'm going to see. But anyways, let's get started on cutting this mesh. Before I do the mesh, I want to turn this into a work wreath. So I wanted to show you guys how I'm going to do that. Let's see. I have a whole thing of Chanel stems over here in different colors. And I cut these glitter ones in thirds, so that is going to be too small. But I'm going to take these out. See how many I have. I think I'm going to need like 18. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wow, how lucky can I get? Okay, I'm going to do 10 on the outside and 10 on the, or 8 on the inside. Yeah, I'm going to use a whole stem. And the reason why is because if I want to add something to it, I got this all up here together and I won't be, you know, it'll be high enough for me to add stuff and still show above the mesh. So the first one I'm going to put around the crossbar. I'm going to see if this works. I've never made a work wreath before because usually I just do my bundles and then I put it on. Right here I'm just turning it around. So these are pretty easy. Now if they move around, you know, after you got them on, if they didn't stay on tight, you can always put a little hot glue on them to make them stay. I'm going to see how these work because I did not heat up my hot glue, so I prefer not to have to stop and wait for that to heat up to do this. And I think putting them across 2 bars helps it stay tight because you're kind of squeezing it, and then when you let go, this bar goes back out a little bit, so it takes up the slack that was there. Okay, I have them all on. I put 8 inside and 10 on the outside. I just kind of spaced them around, no rhyme or reason to them. I didn't do them in no particular order. I just thought where I put them where I thought they would look nice. Now that we have this done, and this is just a nice way to do it if you don't want to spend the extra money for a work wreath at the Hobby Lobby or Joann's or Michael's, wherever, because they're like, you get this wreath for $1, you get the stems for, or the Chanel stems, not stems, the Chanel stems for $1. So for $2 you can do this and you have some stems left over. Usually a wreath like this can be anywhere from $5, $6, $7 if you get a work wreath already made for you. So why not do it yourself? And if you have the time, if you rather just spend the money and pay for one, that's great too. I have a couple that I, excuse me, that I got on sale or on clearance even that are work wreaths, and that's fine. But these seem to be staying pretty good, I think, because I did it on 2 bars and not just 1. Oops. I was showing you guys what I was doing, and then I realized I didn't turn the camera back on. So I did 30-inch ruffles. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm putting them together. I'm putting it on 1. Now my mat only goes to 23. So what I'm going to do is reach this out some more. I'm going to go up to the 23 mark, put my finger on there, and then I'm going to slide that over to the beginning, to the 1 mark, and I'm going to cut it at 7 inches, so that will give me 30 inches total. And I need 9 of these. So here again, show you what I'm doing. If you have a bigger mat, you're set. You won't have to do all this. But I'm going up to 23 again. And this mesh is wanting to stick on itself. To 23, slide it over, slide these down, go to the 7 mark. And cut it. So since I'm doing them together, I only have to do 9 cuts because I need 18 because I have 18 ties. So let me finish these and I will be right back. Okay, I got 9 of each cut. Now I can tell you that it does not take a roll of each. I can't show you how much is left because I messed up and only cut them 12 inches and then I had to recut them. So as soon as I put one on the wreath, I realized right away that I had screwed up. So I had to open the second green one just to get one piece out of, 1 30-inch piece, because there was only this much left. But remember too, I cut 9 12 inches pieces out of here. So anyways, let's get started on this. Show you how I'm going to make this. So you take, let me see if I can move these over here. Maybe they won't be in the way then. So you take this with the roll, see how it wants to roll up on itself like this? See how it's rolling up on itself? So you want to kind of flatten it out. So the rolling's down, it wants to roll that way, which is what you want. So hopefully I'm able to do this. You guys will be able to do it a lot easier. My nails are way overgrown. As you can see, I still have my Valentine nails. I need to go get them done. This is a little bit harder for me to do. So anyways, you just take it and you go in the middle and then you just scrunch it up. See, if I didn't have nails, it would be a lot easier to do this. And you just fold it up in the middle against itself. We'll see if I did it right after. As I said, it's a little bit harder with my nails. And then you get like a bow tie out of it. So let's see, let's put this on the wreath. And I'm going to put them on the outside first. And I have my twisty ties. I'm going to open all my outside twisty ties. My inner ones are pushed in. And I'm going to sit it in here where it is like going around the wreath. The finished edge is facing the direction of the wreath. The unfinished are the outside and the inside. Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm going to put this on and just give it one good twist. I'm not going to twist a lot because I am going to be putting ribbon on there. So here, let's get all the outer things open. And then I'll do one in one color and then do the next one in another color. And if you fling out, I don't know if you saw that. Well, it didn't work because so what I'm going to do, this will make it easier. Here, let me grab my scissors instead because they're longer. I'm going to put it out and then put my scissors on it so it doesn't roll back onto me. Okay, so now you go in the middle, and if you're not sure like where the middle is, here's 10 inches, you would go in the 5 right here. So, but you can kind of judge. It doesn't have to be exact. And I'm trying to keep it kind of straight. I don't want it all crooked. If it gets a little crooked, it's okay, but I would prefer to keep it straight if I can. Let me take those off. And like I said, if you don't have these long nails, this will go a lot quicker for you. So another bow tie. I'm going to put this on and I'm going to scrunch it up next to the other one. Again, with the raw edges facing the inner and outer parts of the frame. And see how they kind of just go up and meet together like this? So I'm going to see how they look after I got more on, because you know when you're doing the mesh, it never looks good when you only have a couple of pieces on. So again, I'm going to do this long ways. And after I do this one, I'll pause the video and do the rest off camera, because I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me sit here and do this. I definitely wish I'd gone to the nail salon before I decided to do this. Okay, so now the next one is right here. So I'm going to put on the zip tie. And then I'm just going to kind of fluff it up so they kind of meet together like that. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up and then I'll be back to show you what it looks like once all the mesh is on. Okay, all the mesh is on the wreath now. I don't know, I think I might want to put a few more pieces on here, or I'm not sure. I'm going to see how it looks with the ribbon and go from there. That probably, once I put a sign on, let's try the sign here. Maybe once I put the sign on there, this will push out some and it'll look more fuller. It's full and stuff. I don't know. I just like mine really full. Here's the sign I'm going to put on there. I wanted to put this on there. I'm not sure if this is going to be too much, or even this. This would be cute as a hat up there because it's a good size. I have these I want to put on here, and I think this ribbon will go good. And where was the other ribbon that I wanted to use? Okay, here's the other ribbon that I wanted to use. So let's see if I put this with this. I think that would go nice. This has got the glittery, that's got green glitter. This has got the gold glitter on top of like the green that matches that mesh. And then this has got gold around it on this ribbon. Okay, I'm going to do these ribbons together, and let's see, I have this ribbon. Maybe this would go good together and that would, or maybe I should do the opposite so that it's more contrasting. Let's see how this looks. I know this ain't wired though from Dollar Tree, which I kind of don't like because I like the wired so you get the, be able to mold it to where you want it to go. Actually, I think I'm going to use that and use this because this green goes with the sign. Okay, so I'm going to cut 12 inches. I cut these onto 12 inches, so let me, I'm going to do these first because so I'm going to do 9 of each because I'm going to put them on every other one. So we're just going to cut 9 of each of these. And I did say 12, right? Yes, okay. I was like, oh, wait a minute. This is pretty, but dang, it's really shedding like crazy all over my table. Okay, I cut 9 of each. As you can see, I still have a lot of ribbon left. Let me see if I can get some of this glitter off my table here. Okay, now I'm going to cut these 12 inches. Okay, I cut 9 each of these, and I still have a good amount of ribbon left on these. So here is all my ribbon. And we are going to start putting it on the wreath now. It is so messy working with mesh. Sorry, that kind of bugs me. All the little pieces around all that. I love glitter, but that kind of bugs me too. Okay, so I'm going to take, I hope I did these long enough. I'm going to take one of the green here, that green, and this green I think I'm going to put together. And then I think I'm going to do this with the gold. I think that will look good together. Because I think if I do the green on here, it's not going to show up as much. Same goes with this. I think it's more of a contrast. So let's start with this one. Oh wait, I forgot. I have to dovetail these. Okay, so I just fold them in half. And you got them in half there. Let me zoom in again. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm just cutting it or folding it in half. And these aren't the best scissors to do this. And then see, it gives me the little dovetail. So I'm going to do that on all of these and I will be back. Okay, I'm going to show you how I cut these because I just showed you I did it, you know, fold it in half. But what I did was I folded it in half this way and then I folded it in half again. So I only had to do one cut for each one. And so I only had to cut 36 of them instead of 72 by doing them separately. And then you get it on both ends. Okay, let's put these on the wreaths now. Okay, so I'm going to put the ribbons on now. I'm going to put the green with the gold glitter. I'm going to fold it in half to get the middle, which is right here, and then I'm going to just squish it up. And then just do this to kind of rub. Now this, you can't do that because it doesn't have any wire. And I'm just going to start somewhere. Let's see, should I put, then I'm going to put this one on the light green ones. And then the other ones on the dark green ones. So I'm just going to stick it in there. Tighten the thing up, the stem up more. And then I'm going to just fluff the ribbon out. Okay, next one I'm going to do is the green one. Again, I'm going to fold this in half just to get the middle. And it doesn't have to be exact. And now I'm going to put this one on the darker green one. So each bundle is going to have ribbon in it. Put that in there. And I am not loosening up the Chanel stems just to put the ribbon on because there's enough Chanel stem left. And also I don't want to take a chance on these coming out. So again, do this one together, fold it in half to get the middle, and I just pinch it together in the middle, fold these down like that just to get them to kind of curve some, and put it right here. And then I have the ribbons going in the opposite direction and this ribbon going in the opposite direction. Okay, so I'm going to put all these ribbons on and then I will come back and show you what it looks like with all the ribbon. Okay, so here's what it looks like with all the ribbon on it. And I left all the Chanel stems sticking up because what I was thinking of doing is putting some hot glue. There's a little hole in these shamrocks. So I thought if I put a little glue in here and on the pipe or the Chanel stem and then just poke it in there, I'm thinking that might work. because it kind of stays on now with nothing. So I thought that would be a good way to use those up. I don't know how many of these I have. I don't think I have enough to go all the way around. I only have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 big ones. I have different sizes in here. Well, I might just put what I have in there. This is all that I have left in this package. So I guess I did not buy any more of those. So what I'll do is just use what I have. And then I'll probably just add some other stuff to it. Like I have this Happy St. Patrick's Day. I forgot I had this. Let me zoom you guys out again. I forgot that I had this, so I could maybe use that or this. What do you guys think? Let me stand up and see. Let's see, this one or this one. And I would cut this one apart if I used it. Like I did with my other wreath, I would cut it apart, put the hat up there. I could always use like this hat on the top and then put the sign here. What I might do is I might use this hat to put on the top, use this for the middle, just this part, not the glitter part, and then you have the legs maybe hang from the bottom. Let's see. Well, I gotta wait for my hot glue to warm up. I'm gonna take this apart. We'll see if the legs look too small. But I kind of like this big St. Patrick's Day sign, which I'm gonna cut this off too. I think I like this one better than the small one that it comes with. So let me throw that away, put this over here. So let's see how this looks while the hot glue is setting up. I don't know, can I zoom you? I can't zoom you guys out anymore. So let's see, if I do the hat like cockeyed over here, do the St. Patrick's, and then have the legs kind of hanging at the bottom here. I think I might try that. Or I could do this hat. Nah, that looks too small on there. I like this better. And let's see if I have anything else. Nope, that's all I have. I actually have this shamrock, but I really want to use the sign. I think this here is too big for the wreath. Okay, I guess this is what we'll do. So let me get this out of the way for now. We're going to get some of the Chanel stems, and we're going to hot glue the stems onto the signs and the legs. And I'll have no more of the others. So I'm going to use some of this black, just because I don't want them to be in the pink and stuff and real noticeable. I'm going to go with 3 for right now. So on this, I could probably just, because this is, oh my goodness, look at this, glitter is everywhere. Let me clean this up real fast. Oh, glitter. You should see, well, no, I was going to say you should see when I do my tumblers or my mugs or whatever with glitter, but I'm going to say they're not even as bad as this, because I'm putting them on the cup and so they're in the epoxy and stuff. Let's see if it's like this. Probably want it like this. Okay, so let me see if I do it. I'm doing it through the side and then up to the bottom. And I'm going to do that on both sides. The other side was having trouble because the buckle was in the way. Okay. So let's just try this one while we're waiting for the hot glue to finish. let's see if I do it right here. I'm going to have to turn it around, unfortunately, so it's going to be upside down to you guys, but I kind of want to be able to see what I'm doing. Once I get it in here, I'll tell you guys. I want to separate the mesh here because I want you to be able to see the hat. If it's behind the mesh, you're not going to be able to see it. Let me just twist it together real quick just to get an idea what it looks like. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think you can really see it there? I wish you guys could tell me what you thought. But here, I'm going to hot glue, maybe getting warm. So let's see, let's put a sign, or let's put some hot glue on here. Actually, I'm going to do 2. Should I do 2 on this? Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to do 2 stems on this because I don't like having it where they're too short and you're like fighting with them. Maybe I'll do 1 up and 1 down. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 1 up and 1 down. So let's see if this is warm enough yet. Oh, yep. Oops, burned myself. Oh, let's do some more in here. Okay, we're gonna let that heat up, or cool off, I should say. I'm gonna push that over to the side, let that cool off. Let me get another black Chanel stem. And on this, I think I can get away. Oops. Hold on, I need to hold this for a second. I moved it too soon and it's moving on me. So, okay, so let's put some of these on while we're waiting. I'm thinking, put them on here on the lighter one. I want to make sure that they go on. I'm going to zoom you guys in again. I'm going to make sure that they go on before I put hot glue on there and then try to get them in. Hopefully this works. Alright, I'm just going to hold it for a minute. And it's got some space here so it can stick up, and what I'll do is maybe I'll twist the other ones around to make them into one. Probably need to do that before I glue that on because then it comes together and it makes it even stiffer. So see, now with the Chanel stem, let me bring it up there to you. See with the Chanel stem here? Now it's 1. I wrapped the other one around it and then I hot glued it into the shamrock, so now it's even stiffer because there's 2, so you can mold it to however you want it to stand. If you want it to stand straight up, if you want it to bend down. Good. Okay, let me see how many big ones I have before I do any more. So I have 4 total. So let's see, I did 1 there. You got the hat over here, so I'm not going to do 1 there. And I'm kind of doing them in these that are the lighter. Actually, I did it against the gold there. Let's see on this one how it looks. Yeah, I'm going to do it on these that are on the green ribbon. Makes it stiffer so you can have more control over it. Let me see if this one's got a hole in it. And of course this one doesn't have a hole in it. Okay. Let me... Oh! That just ran right down there. That wasn't good. Let me... Oops, I found it. Okay, I'm putting the glue on the shamrock instead of on the chenille stem because it ran down. I am doing horribly with the hot glue today. Burning myself. It's all stuck all over my fingers. Okay, let me make sure this one has a hole in it. I guess I got lucky with those others because none of these now have holes in them. So I'm just taking my needle nose pliers and just putting a little hole in there. Okay, and let's do this one here. And also too, by twisting the stems together, you know that it's not going to come undone and the mesh is going to stay on there. Okay, let me put a little hot glue in here. Got that one done. Should have 4 of these in here, I know that. So where's the other one? Oh, right here. Okay. I was going to say, I know I got 4 of these in here because there's 8 in the middle. Just twisting the 2 chenille stems together. And they don't have to be really tight, just round together is all I'm doing. And right there. Okay, so they're on there. I'm going to let them all dry nicely. Now see, you could mold these however you want. Now we have the sign, and I'm going to do the sign like this because I'm going to have the hat a little off to the side, not, you know, straight on top of the head. And let's make sure this is all dry. Yes, okay. So now I'm going to just put this in the center. Put on this side. And then I'm just wrapping it around the bottom bar for right now. I can always adjust it once I flip it over. Okay, let me let that dry for just a second there. It's still a little warm. I don't want to turn it over and then it fall off. And I might take, I have a few smaller ones. I might just put them on here and there too. I'll just see if I have like a little green rhinestone or something that I could put to cover that hole up right there where the ribbon was to hang it. Okay, let me check that. Okay, that's good. So let's turn it over. And see, I just took the mesh, the chenille stems, and I just wrapped them around. So now that I have them in here, I can actually do this and then wrap it around the crossbar there so that they don't move at all. But I'm not going to do them tight right now because I want to make sure it's right in the spot that I want before I end up tying it down. I'm just going to do that. The same thing over here. I'm right here at a crossbar. I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to do it on the second, the 2 inner bars. I'm going to stretch it out, and then I'm going to have it come up. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, so before I tighten it up, I'm going to put the leg. Let's see how my battery died. I heard my camera shut off. I'm hoping that you guys heard everything I said up to the point when I heard click when it turned off. But so now I'm going to put the legs on the bottom here. So let's see. I'm going to do some more of these little stems. Let me find some more to put them on. Probably should have put the bigger ones on the outside and the smaller ones on the inside. But I didn't think I was going to use these. I'm going to see. I thought I had some that had the... Oh, Lord, I'm getting the hot glue in my hair now. I thought I had a package of them that had coins and shamrocks. It would have been nice if I would have had one of these for each section. That's okay. We will make do with what we have. I like the shamrocks on here. I'm glad that I decided to add them on. Let's add one up here. And then I'll have to go through and fix all the ones that I didn't put anything on and make sure that they are put away nicely. And this way too, the back is gonna look nice. I probably won't even have to cover the back up. And I have one more big one left. Let's just do one over here. Oh, I tell you, I suck at this hot glue today. What is wrong with me? Oh, you know what I can do for that hole there? I put some of these little, I have what, 4 shamrocks left? Might as well use them, right? You put some little shamrocks on the side, and then it hides up that hole. First, I'm definitely going to do this one to hide the hole. Well, it's a probably good thing I didn't get my nails done before I did this wreath. They look horrible now. Yeah, I put too much hot glue on that top one. That's why it went everywhere. I think I need to be done with this hot glue. Okay, so let's zoom out. This is what it looks like now. I'm going to have to fluff it all out and do take pictures for it. I'm going to fix all these that I didn't put anything on. And what I might do is, let's see if I have a pencil or something here. I did before. Maybe I'll just make these curly cues. Or I might go see, I think I have a package of the gold coins. I'm going to go see if I can find those, and if I have those, I'm going to add those to the wreath also where I didn't put any shamrocks. So I'll be right back. Okay, I did have a package of these gold coins from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to open these up and put them on here. And see, and since you can't put them in there, you know, put a hole in them, I might put one on each side. Let's see if they say something different. Yeah, one has a, here's the 2 sides. One has a shamrock on it, and then the other one says 4-leaf clover for good luck. So what I might do is put this in between so there's one on each side. Let me give you an example, like right here. Yep. Oh, it's hot. Let me get my hold them together this way. Yep, this will work. And then I can put something on each one. Great. Okay, because there's a bunch in here. There's what, 30? So I can do that. Let me get these all situated though. Let me find each one that doesn't have something on it. And put that right there. Get this one and flip it over. And then I'm just squeezing them tight so they can go flat together, and then it's not as noticeable that they're 2 different pieces being glued together there. They do get warm though. So I'm going to add those all the way around, and then I'll come back and show you what the final result is. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, here is what the final wreath looks like. I like how it came out, though I have some injuries. Look, I burned my hand real bad there. I have a big white blister on my finger there from the hot glue. I have hot glue all over my fingers. Not a very good night for me with hot glue, so I'm going to have to go put some Neosporin on my fingers because both hands are burning like crazy. So anyways, this is what it looks like. I will take some pictures of it outside. It's already dark, so I might have to wait and take some pictures in the daytime. But I like how the there's something on each one, and it makes some what do you say, some, I was gonna say activity, that's not the right word, some motion to it, I guess, you know, because it moves. They move around and stuff. They're not, you know, stuck on there to where there's no movement to them. So I think that looks really nice. The hat I still have on there. I'm going to see how it looks once I hang it up on the door and get a better idea. But I'm done with this one. So, okay, here's the back of it. As you can see, it's all nice and neat. Nothing sticking out, no Chanel stems, nothing. So you wouldn't even have to put anything on the back of this one. Here's where I tied the hat on with the Chanel stem. I just wound it around a couple of bars of the wreath form. And then here I did the sign, same thing. I always do crossbar there. I put the Chanel stem around the crossbar and then wound the extra Chanel stem around the wreath form. The same here on the bottom. Put it on the crossbar and then wrap the extra Chanel stem around the wreath form. And then I took another Chanel stem and I twisted it on and made a loop and then twisted it all together and then tied it to the wreath form, real nice and secure to hang it by. And this is what it looks like all done and hanging up. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think of it. Do you think I could have added something else? Do you think it looks nice the way it is? So on to my next customer wreath, and then I also have to make one for myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate the support. And as always, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and then hit that bell so you're always notified when I post a new video. And I will look for some more freebies for you guys. And so, but a lot of you said you'd like to see the tutorials, so I'm going to try to do more tutorials too. I'm going to, besides just the hauls and the freebies. So, though I do have a big stack of freebies to show you that I've gotten in the mail that I'm overdue showing you guys. So anyways, my hands are burning right now, so I need to get off here and go put something on them. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.